Okay, so in this video, I will be explaining how you can create a multi-inventory audit system, and I will show you a step-by-step guide, like creating the dashboard and creating the backend as well. So, without further ado, let's get started with the build. So, this is the workflow. Uh, this is created using N8N, and I will just show you the dashboard itself. Yes. Okay, so let me just pull the data here. Okay, so as you can see, it is automatically syncing with the backend. Let me go to the executions. As you can see, 19715, it is fetched via this webhook and respond to webhook. It will show you SQ wise data, like what is the master quantity, and like for each and other stores like Shopify or eBay or Amazon. So what amount of quantity is there, and if there is any a mismatch between them, it will show here. As you can see here, like Shopify, there is no mismatch, and also the reason being I have already used Shopify as the master inventory. And you can see that Amazon, it has three less quantities, like the total quantity is 42, and out of that Amazon has 39. And then there is eBay, which has more than it has three more, like three quantity more than the master quantity, which is 42. So like that, if you click this one SQ wise, you can see the data here. So I will go to the build video right now, and before that, what we will do is that we will explain that how this system works in a uh, okay. So this is a block diagram. I made it to explain that how this thing, like the workflow, is working right now. So these are our online stores like Amazon, TikTok, Shopify, etc. And like Amazon already has, let's say it has 101 quantities, it has 99 quantities, and it has 96 quantities. And these quantities are for SKU 001, let's say. And for master, or here I have mentioned as warehouse, it has 100 quantities, right? Now this is the processing engine, like let's say in our case, in our workflow, this will be the code node. And the whole idea being that it will fetch all the data here, like um, first via API, this warehouse data or the inventory data from Amazon, TikTok, and Shopify will fed to this uh, processing unit, like this engine, like the code, and it will fetch the data from warehouse as well. Like for the for case one, like for Amazon, let me write it down. Like for Amazon, it has 101 quantities, but we already have like 100 amount of stock, so it is already 100 more. Sorry, it is already one more. Like, so what it will do is that it will calculate like 100 minus 101, and there will be one. So the output here, like for this case, it it will be +1. As you can see, for TikTok it will be -1, and for Shopify it will be -4. So that means from the actual quantity or the master quantity, it is one more, it is one less, and it is four less. Then after processing, like this is the Slack alert or the notification section. Like if it find out that there is a mismatch between the master quantity and the quantity available in the individual stores, it will send alert to the Slack channel. Let's say your group, your personal group, like your teammates or someone who is managing your inventory, they can check that what is the issue, or they can get to know about that, so they can take further necessary actions, right? And then there is this part, like via API, if there is any mismatch, that can be handled by the workflow itself. So it will, suppose for this case, like this is +1, it will be sending a API trigger to this Amazon store, like say current inventory for this SQ001, it will be 100. Like one is extra, already it has 101, and it's supposed to be 100. So then it will be corrected into 100, and same for the TikTok, and same for Shopify, right? Now let's get back to the workflow. I will show you how this is working in the workflow, then we will be proceeding for the test run. Okay, so now this is the workflow I am using, and let me go through each section, like all the stuff. But this is the old version, like the version I was testing, and later I have updated that one. Let me show that. Okay, so it will be better if I go to the actual workflow, and I will show you there. Let me just open my n8n instance. Okay, so here it is. Let's get back to the editor. Okay, so the first node, like the schedule trigger node, I have kept it at 30 minutes. Like after every 30 minutes the workflow will trigger. And for your use case, let's say it is a time of Christmas, or it is a time of any kind of festival, or any peak time you are aware about your post data, like sorry, not post but past data you already have. And from that you can check that for which time, like in the year, like let's say 25th December or 1st January or 31st December, in these particular times the orders are more, like you are having more number of orders for that time. So you can customize accordingly by adding some rules, like days, and then you can give interval, and then you can give time and all, up to sensitivity is up to like minutes and all. And then you can add another rule, like based on your requirement you can add rules and all stuff. But for the practice, like as I am showing you the demo, I will just keep it as 30 minutes for now. Okay, now the next node, this is the master inventory node. Like for my use case, I have kept Shopify as the master inventory. So here what it will do is that it will fetch the data from the master inventory via API. And then let's come to the next node. This is the next node. It will just extract the data, like not all the webhooks won't be having same kind of data structure. Like let's say Shopify has different kind of API output for inventory fetch, and Amazon has different kind of webhook return. So for that we must use a code. So for the output it will be in a same format, so that our later nodes, like calculating stuff in SQL, it should be handled in a smooth way. Okay, so this node, the code node I've just shown you, let's get back to the next node. Okay, so this node, split out node, and the purpose is, let's say your inventory already has like 100 amount of SKUs. So to process them, it is better that we handle them in SKU wise option, so that the later node which will fetch the data from the master source, that will be easy to proceed for further. Like if we just came, let me just open, yeah. So as you can see, update master inventory, a Postgres database I have already created as master inventory, then set master quantity 1, and then here I have already given quantity as the master quantity. So it means that from the previous node, let's say Shopify, having an amount of 100 for SQ1, as you can see, where SQ2, and if for 2 I have given the JSON SQ from the previous node, and master source Shopify. So as this use case, I have taken Shopify as the master inventory. So whenever the previous one, like the previous node, will be sending data to this node, it will fetch the quantity based on the SQ it is having from the input, like let's say SQ001, and from the input the SQ001 having 100 quantities. So every time, let's say for safety, like it can be, the trigger can be changed. For safety, we want to make sure that our master inventory is always sorry, our master database, like master inventory database, always synced in the with the actual use case, like actual inventory we are having, so that there is no issue, or the occurrences, chance of occurring any issue later. This can be done like once a day, that is for practical use, or even in a week, like in weekends, or when you are starting. It is up to you. This can be configured based on your business needs. Fine. So let's get back to the next node. Okay, so after processing each SQ, these three, this sorry, not three, these four webhooks, APIs will be triggered, like HTTP request 1, the TikTok inventory, Amazon inventory, eBay inventory, and Etsy inventory. So for each SKUs, like after processing, it will fetch all the existing inventory in TikTok, Amazon, and eBay, and Etsy. Okay. So after that, after fetching all the data, it will be merged in this node, this merge node, and then there will be extract data. So this extract data and the extract master inventory, it is quite same. It does the same job. I have just kept it like this for a demo purpose, and for showing you how these things works in actual scenario, right? So as you can see, this is the data, and whenever we will be executing this, I will show you that how it is actually doing the extraction work. Okay, now next is split out. It is like the same for here, like the split out node, as I already told you, that if there are multiple SKUs, obviously it will be happen for this TikTok inventory as well. Like there are multiple SKUs in an inventory digital e-commerce system. So it does the same job, like it splits individual SKUs, like SQ1, SQ2, or whatever you are having. It will split them into batches, so that we can process for further requirements. Like for this case, it is insert into snapshot. Let me just show you. So I've already created a invent database in the PostgreSQL called inventory snapshot, and the purpose is being every time this yeah this workflow runs, it will store the data into this inventory snapshot every time it is running, so that we can later fetch the data to check it out, like what is the actual status of that store. Fine. It is quite same, like insert into inventory snapshot, then SKU channel quantity snapshot time, like what are the things I want to insert into this database, or let's say here for explaining, I would say that in this table, and values are being dollar 1 2 3 4, and then I have mentioned what are these dollar 1 2 3 4. Dollar 1 is SKU, then channel, then quantity, then snapshot time, right? Okay, fine. So each time for each SKU it will run once, and it will enter each SKU in this snapshot, right? Fine. Now the next node, this node, as already told you, this will do the same job, like split out each section here. Next, master inventory query master inventory. So it will fetch the current master inventory data, like for comparing with the existing warehouse or master inventory, with the ones we want to check if their quantities are matched, or there is any discrepancy or mismatch is there, like fine. So next, the reconcile node. So this is the main node, like it will fetch all the data from the master inventory and this node as well, and then this will compare, like as I already show you in the previous block diagram, where I told you that if let's say Amazon is having 100 quantities, but the actual quantity in one inventory is let's say 150, so there are 50 50 units less in that particular SKU. So it will calculate those things and give output, right? After giving an output, next node will be log to audit. So I have already created a database, audit log, SQ channel action, all the tables, all the columns are there, and then again the same thing, like I've already mapped the values dollar 1 dollar 2 dollar 3, like what are the things I want to insert in this particular rows, and it will be fetched from the previous node. Fine. Let's go back to the next node. Okay, so this is the retrieve data node. Like each time after this whole thing is processed, like up to this log to audit this node, after adding all the mismatch to this node, then we'll be retrieving the data from the node, like what are the mismatch is there, and then it will be sent through this loop over item, then it will be going through this report generation node, the code node. It will create a report, and then it will send in a Slack team. I already created this one. Let me just open the Slack channel, and then I will run this thing to show you how this is working. Okay, fine. Okay, seems fine. Now let me just open the Slack once. Yeah, so previously I have tested here like yesterday 1930, right now it is 1936. So let's just run that one, and let us check that how the workflow is working, right? We will fetch this later once. Not right now. Okay, fine. Let's just execute the workflow. So we will be clicking on here and from schedule trigger, and let's just run the workflow. Let's see. Okay, so it is fetching data. All seems okay. Okay, so workflow is successful. As you can see, we have got a notification in the Slack channel. Yes, 1936. Inventory discrepancies 4, Amazon 42, then 39, and then this. So as you can see, actual quantity should be 42 for the SQ1 in Amazon, but it is having 39. Let's just change the webhook once, like let's just change the payload for the JSON file. Let's make this 42 as well, so that on next time we can get to know that if the thing is working or not. Let me just open the Mokun setup. Okay, so we need to check it for Amazon. By the way, I'm using this tool called Mokun. This is a developer tool so that you can test your workflows. As you can see, it is 39. Let's make it 42 for the timing, let's say. Okay, fine. I'll just turn it off. Let's save it. Okay, so now we should only get one notification. Where is it? Yeah, let us just see once. Check this one. It is 1936. We have Amazon and eBay, and the next time when we will be running it, we will only be able to see eBay, because right now we have changed the actual inventory for Amazon 42, which should match with the actual inventory or the master inventory we are using. Okay, let's do one thing. Let's clear this out and let's check here as well. As you can see, for here we can see there are two issues. As you can see here, yeah, Amazon is having 3 amount of less quantities right now. Let's just execute this once. Okay, it is running now. Okay, we should have got the, yes, as you can see here, it worked perfectly. SQ001 eBay, only eBay is having this issue. Like, it's supposed to be 42, but it is having 45 number of quantities for SQ1, and for here it should be matched. Let me just refresh this one. Like, check this one, it should be green after refreshing. Yeah, refresh this one. Yeah, it is refreshed now. I think there is some issue. Let me see if it fetched the data or not. Amazon, yeah, it is correct now. It should have. Let me just reopen this one and let's check again if there is any issue. Yeah, it is fixed now. There must be some issue in fetching the data. As you can see, it is fixed now. Only eBay is having the like, it is having more than, not more than, it is having more 3 more quantities. Okay, so that is all for today, and I will update you. I will see you in the next video, and for the timing I will add the SQL file, like how to create the database for this project and this workflow, and also a guide like how to do it in the documentation form. So you can check it out in the video description. And if you need any help, you can reach out to me. I will add my email in the video description as well. So stay tuned for then, till then, and bye bye.